Double RT Boxing Show with Mr. A, the Ready Talk Boxing Show. I am your host, Mr. A, and let's get into it, folks. We're gonna get right into this breakdown and prediction. We are talking that of Regis Prograis, a new hot. I guess he's like the new hot bandwagon. Either on it or you're off it. And right now, I'm not sold on him. He's like a Eric Lubin for me. Not in his defense. I think he's has like double what to offer than Eric Lubin. I had no confidence in Lubin against Charlo. I didn't see it, but at least when I see Regis Prograis, I can see why a bandwagon has wheels on it. He has some nice power. He works up and down. His body work is good. His head work is good. His pressure is good. Now, in saying that, he hasn't done nothing he's not supposed to do. Now, given it, he beat Julius Ndongo. I give him that. Now, what was Julius Ndongo? that's where the trap is. He was a two-time champion. Who cares how he got his belts? Can't argue against that. He got 2 belts. But since we are here and debating and talking, how did he get those belts? I get it. He beat a champion. A one-shot wonder against Tarowski. But one-hit wonder. It's boxing. And then he beat a Ricky Burns. Do anyone really hold Ricky Burns high? No. So he, like I said, you can't knock it out. Hey, that's who had the champion. That's who had the belts. That's who he beat. I'm watching this exclusive Josh Taylor and Shane McGuigan interview. Speaking of Regis, they both gonna be in that tournament. That's gonna be a really good matchup if they somehow fight each other. Now back to Regis. He beat Ndongo quicker fashion than Crawford. Now, so we give him that one. I would give him Ndongo, even though it seems like Ndongo. We all bit the Ndongo hype bug. We all got bit by that. But I'm not going to take that credit away from Ndongo. From Prograis, because a lot of the boxing media, boxing world, boxing fans put Ndongo up high, not knowing really what the hell he was, because he had those 2 belts. Now, saying that, Prograis' last 5 fights, including Ndongo, who was 22-1. So after that, he fought Joe Diaz. He fought Wilfredo Buista, Luis Flores, Aaron Herrera. Joel Diaz, like I said, we will exclude Ndongo because Ndongo has some winning records on his resume, whether they're padded records or whatever, but Joel Diaz, last 5 fights, his opponent's record was 42-26. He was 23-0. He got KO'd in 2 rounds by Regis. Before that, Wilfredo Buista, 18-6, got KO'd in the first round. His opponent, his last 5 fights before he fought Regis was 65-26 and 2 draws. But 2 of those people, one person 19-0-2, Maurice Hooker. Obviously, Wilfredo was there as the opponent to lose. Another one was Neri Sangulin, 33-5-1. So take away those 2 guys. Obviously, he was put there to lose. 13-21-1. He fought Luis Flores, who was 21-3 at the time of fighting Regis Prograis. His opponent's records, his 5 5 previous opponents before he fought Regis, 65 and 64. Okay, Aaron Hernandez, at the time he fought Regis, was 29, 4 and 1. His opponent, now this one looks good, so we'll give it to him on paper. If you just want to see what's on paper, 90, 15 and 2. He got KO'd in the first round. You look at those 5 previous opponents and you find out how they get to 90, 15 and 2. You'll find out it's some bullshit padded victories. And the guy he draw it with, the best record on it, they're all winning records for Aaron Herrera. He fought 37 and 5 and 1. It was a draw. But you look at those records and how he got that records. It was a nice padded local country fights. So going into this fight with Regis, he's fighting Juan Velasco, who's 20 and 0. Remember his previous opponent, 23 and 0, 18 and 6, 21 and 3, 29 and 4. Juan is 20 and 0. His previous 5 opponents are 48 and 33. Same boat that Regis has been fighting. He's gonna. Juan is a very basic, mediocre fighter. Those are 1-2s. He ain't got nothing to offer. So going on the track record of what I watched Regis, what I watched his opponents, and doing the research here, I expect the same thing. I expect this guy who's 20 and 0, just like all his other opponents, 21 and 3, 29 and 4, 23 and 0, 18 and 6, and then you look at their 5 previous opponents' records: 42 and 26, 65, 64, 90, 15, 65, 26, and his new guy, 48 and 33. Same ballpark. Regis is gonna spark this guy out, man. I say, in a hometown fight, he's looking to impress. It's not a step up. It's nothing new in competition. Like I said, I don't know if Regis is just... Obviously, Regis is game for Jose Ramirez. That's going to be my test and stick for Regis. Some guy who I think is going to be there to fight back. None of these guys are believing they could beat Regis. They're just... They went into the ring knowing their opponents, and they're just trying to survive. I think Jose Ramirez is probably going to be his first fight with a guy who actually thinks I could beat and try and fight back against Regis. That's what I want to see. Then I could get a real fair assessment of the skills he shows. I think Regis he's a mid-range fighter. He doesn't fight on the outside and he doesn't fight in the inside. Even though he delivers great body work, it's from a mid-range distance. He doesn't get up in you and beat the shit out of you. He beats the shit out of you from a mid-range. And I want to see... He's good at jabbing. Like I said, his skills are there. I see why the bandwagon has wheels on it. But for where he's being pumped up and where he needs to go, it's like the Anthony Yard, man. I need to see you do this against better competition now. And Jose Ramirez is that. You know, I wish he would have had a better competition up and getting the title shots. And we thought Ndongo was it. We all got bit by the hype bug. And going into that fight, Ndongo looked like something was wrong with his legs. Even before he was getting dropped, he just looked like he was getting pushed around easily. He was scared. His legs weren't there. I don't know if the African moving to Nebraska fucked his whole mental thing up. That weather just changed him. Who knows what it was, but I expect Regis to follow what his resume's been showing me. He's gonna fuck Juan Velasco up. I say 5 rounds or less and keep his WBT intern with the super lightweight championship. Mr. A here. Follow me on Twitter. I just got now started. I'll be a little more on this RRTB show. If you're a new viewer to the Double RT Boxing Show, I hope you're a subscriber. Hit the thumbs up. Share the videos. You know, if you watch other YouTube channels, hey, talk about my show on there. Hey, you guys, you know, leave in the comment sections. You know, do what you gotta do as a favor to help my show grow. Thank you, guys.